Hi guys, welcome to Starlit with Ann Calzada. I am your hostess, Ann Calzada. I just wanted to speak with you for a moment about Pluto in Aquarius. You know, Pluto went into Aquarius in 2024, and we've seen some shifts absolutely already that are happening out there. Pluto is the power planet, is the planet of boom, kaboom, the power planet. And, in Aquarius, that sign is the last air sign and very rebellious, and it is an innovative sign. It is the sign of societal change and, non-tradition. And so having Pluto in Aquarius, definite changes, and we can see those happening already. And this planet is going to be in Aquarius until 2044. So, quite a long 20-year haul or so there. And, looking back at the patterns of astrology, which is one thing that I do love about astrology, is that you can see some of these generational shifts and also patterns and, recurring planets and signs and different transits and progressions that you can see throughout history. So, the last time that Pluto was in Aquarius was in 1798, and during that time it was, American Revolution, French Revolution, machinery, the dawning of, the age of machinery, learning about that creation. We had just become a country in the United States. So, we were becoming a democracy and, growing there as a country with the United States and within, and, leaving the monarchy of, Europe, of England, and, coming here and conquering the land and the Native Americans, the people that lived here. So, you know, I'm sorry. And, having all of those different movements, though, that were happening even back then, you know, not just like, conquering, but also like there was a big, huge shift of change of human rights during that time, during the American and French Revolution and that period of time, having people were looking at abolishing slavery. That was slowly, starting to be looked at, the way people were being treated, labor, all of that. And we know that, some of these things are just recently changed, just recently within this country. And so, it's like life is really old, life is really new, and it just, it's a cycle. And so you can see these shifts. So back to today in 2026, today having Pluto in Aquarius now, we are definitely seeing some of the breakdown of, societal norms, government structures, the crumbling of government and some of the power plays there, some of that happening, social revolution, just these huge collective shifts that, are big changes and ultimately are, an advancement for humanity because, now we're looking at AI advancement, the technology there, space technology there, and in medicine, and how, some of those technologies can help medicine and help people and help them grow and learn and have a better way of life than, maybe they did like in 1798 during that time. So it's something to think about. It's something to look back on. History is always rewarding and can be painful to look at, but it is what it is. It happened. It's there. And we're speaking about it from an astrological perspective and looking at, some of the repetitive patterns and how can we better ourselves and take advantage of these transits and make life better for not only you and me, but for everybody, the collective. So something to think about. Pluto will be there for quite a while. and we're seeing that now. And I would just say, just enjoy your life and enjoy the sunshine that rises every day and count your blessings, help others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, to animals, and release the good, and it comes back. And so I shall see you soon.